and Sophia.
Yes.
Yes.
你张开怀抱，融化了我。
Do you know this song?
Yeah.
你轻念之间，揉碎了我。你鼓动风雨，卷走了我。
Lovely.
你掀起波澜，抛弃了我。不要，才不公平。
Beautiful agility.
爱和恨，却有你操纵。可今天。
Jay, they both sound effing fantastic in this.
For sure.
Fantastic. Is this from a show? Is this from a singer show? A competition?
I'm not sure which show it's from.
Oh, they both sound great. I feel every time I hear Sophia, I always want to look at her jaw and her mouth because something about her, the way she pronounces words, seems very A, relaxed, B, unique. I really like her delivery. And I think that then hearing Han Hong right after, both just sound absolutely fluid and flowing and open. This is an awesome collaboration right out of the gate.
The original singer of the song is this dude.
Oh, he was a judge.
He was
a judge.
On the voice show.
Right,
remember?
right.
Yeah.
我已离不开你，不管你爱不爱我，我俩太不公平。
She uses a lot of what I call bounces. So far, this duet has had some overlap, like it's less harmony, more unison overlap, and they're kind of trading off by like overlapping the last note. I hope they do some tighter harmonies. Yeah. Unison. They're both using. Nice work. Nice work. Nice stretch. They're both using different registers to kind of highlight the melody, and they're kind of parroting each other by switching in and out of thinner and thicker places. It feels very cohesive the way they're using their voices.
I think you heard this song before from Sophia when she joined the singer show.
It feels familiar.
Yeah.
Is it hers? No. It's his. You just said that.
Wan's.
Have we heard him do it?
No.
No.
你敞开怀抱，拥抱了我。你轻念之间，揉碎了我。你不懂风雨，卷走了我。
Interesting.
你掀起波澜，抛弃了我。
That actually was not as sword fighting as it could have been.
Yeah.
That was well delivered.
太不公平。
I remember this song.
爱和恨，全由你操纵。可今天，我已离不开你，不管你爱不爱我。 太不公平。
has a really beautiful upper range.
Yeah.
And
So
both...
does Han Hong.
Oh, well, I mean, obviously, but I am constantly impressed by how thick Sophia... Well, both of them. You're right, actually, both of them. This is a really good matchup of personal style, artistic style, skill, and this is just a really smart duo. But both women, man, they're using twang, but they're also... One of the exercises I always love to give people when they want to learn to sing thicker, higher. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the purpose of an exercise like this is to get used to keeping your voice completely connected, no matter how high you stretch up, shifting the gears and making the muscle adjustments, the mouth, the jaw, all of the adjustments you need to make so that the listener feels continuity as it moves up the range. And Sophia is who I was particularly listening to and analyzing, but this applies to both of them. They are displaying the perfect example of what the purpose of this exercise is. You don't hear gears shifting unless they want you to. So when I say they were using register switches in the beginning, they were being a little bit more delicate, a little bit more emotional, switching into those more thin, airy, floaty, softer places in the verse, and I think in the first chorus as well. But now, and throughout the entire song, we've heard them all stretching up into the upper notes without thinning out, and most importantly, without us hearing, seeing, or feeling those gear shifts. It feels like one long line, and that is technical mastery as far as mixing, belting, whatever you want to call all that stuff goes. This is a really, really good example of singers using that long line of gear shifts but hiding it. Sophia's like ba 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 ba. What? What did you see?
No, it's
Just
just
in
like,
general.
It's masturbato potato.
Yeah, but you know what? Masturbato potato is allowed when it has purpose,
Yes.
when it's entertaining,
When it's
and when you
executed this well.
execute it
This
technically
well.
this well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So interesting. Is that her?
Oh, yeah,
Is that Han Hong?
She's not losing.
No. You know what? If I could do a duet with a female Chinese singer, it would be maybe one of these two. I love these two.
Okay.
What?
I can imagine sword fighting like crazy
Hey,
already.
we're already sword fighting and I'm not even in the room and I want to get my sword out
Hey,
and
remember
play.
The first time you saw these two singing together, David Tao was there.
Oh my god, that was the sword fight. Was that not? That was like right when we first started. It was
You didn't even know who they were.
No.
You called Han Hong a dude or something.
Well, with all due respect, her personal style is like a little bit more masculine, right? She likes to wear suits and she likes to keep her hair short.
Her parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I know her and love her. But I'm just saying, I think these would be at the top, like at the top of my list, of my wish list of female.
To duet with.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know, and then there's JJ, but females.
Yeah. Okay.
And David Tao.
Yeah.
I do remember this song. say about Sophia is she's another thing that you can look to for an example in her is she is very good. I said this at the beginning of her relaxed jaw. She opens her mouth completely liberally, and by that I mean when you're doing these upper, it coincides with the fact that she has good upper stuff, because when you want those upper notes, if you think about shouting, right? Imagine somebody shouting like this, "Hey Rover, hey!" People don't do that. When we shout, we use our body sensibilities. Our body's not going to let us say, "Hey," it's going to say, "Hey, wow." Yeah. But a lot of singers get in their way when they're trying to belt, mix, get into these higher notes. You can tell it's very natural to her, and she has nurtured it a lot because she's completely unafraid of letting the jaw go, making space, making big space. It's which is part of why it sounds so resounding. It's so beautiful. Fantastic duet. Fantastic duet.
Yeah. It's very interesting because there's a school of thought that talks about how singers should manage their facial expressions when they sing so that they look presentable on stage.
Yeah, you mentioned this to me before, and this is, I have the complete opposite.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Do you? Well, I mean, you do what you do, but I believe in prioritizing the sound.
Yeah.
The sound. Yeah. And I actually think that people find, well, maybe not all people, but I like to watch what a singer needs to do and how their body needs to act and react to the sound that they're making. So that's part of why I enjoy live performance, is watching the artist make the sound. So if the artist is containing what needs to happen, why bother looking? This is how I feel.
I think a lot of the differences could be rooted from the difference between classical and modern pop, because Chinese audiences are more used to the classical or more traditional route of, where you don't hear your breathing. You always look like at ease whenever you sing a high note, whereas in pop you want to actually show how much tension.
But I think both of those are true. Yes, both of those are true. I think both East and West, I'll say, we both love to watch people be in ease, right? We love to be like, wow, that is a crazy big sound, and she's sitting down, or whatever. We all like to comment on those things, but I definitely think that there is more affinity here for like ugly faces. There's so many photos of me like right? Because I'm just going. I'm just going. But she's pretty willing. Sophia's pretty willing.
Oh, yeah.
And Hannah too.
Both of them.
Big vocalists. I bet you too, like divas like your Shantae Moores and stuff like that, you're going to see big jaw play, big.
Yeah.
A lot of us
on the sound for sure.
Prioritize the sound. There's going to be so much photo reels of us doing, all of us.
Yep.
Because we are just about the sound production.
Yep.